You want to know what makes a great YouTube video? Great topics and a great community. And that's why I have to say thank you to Eric, not my brother Eric, because I have one that's named Eric. But thank you to Eric for allowing me to make this video with this topic that you have addressed amongst my comments. Because without the permission of you allowing me to make this video, awareness would not be happening. So 7 days ago, from the time of me making this video, Eric, that's what he goes by on YouTube, Eric left me a comment on my YouTube channel, and in it, he mentioned a situation that associated with DoorDash that I did not even know myself as a gig worker was something that was happening. Now, in this video, I'm not actually going to trash talk DoorDash because I actually believe this is something that's going to be happening with every associated company, and you, lovely, get the comment below to let me know if there's anything like this that you have faced with either, I don't know, Grubhub, DoorDash, Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, whatever it may be, because I think this is a little bit surprising factor, because as gig workers or gig drivers, whatever you want to associate yourself, any one of us in this gig economy, we follow instructions the way that we need to, but sometimes we don't think following instructions can cost us in the long run. So or I guess short run in this case, what Eric ended up doing is he accepted this offer from DoorDash. Now, this offer it already made my heart skip a beat hearing the amount of kilometers. It was for 22 kilometers. It was here more recent on the South Shore of Montreal, and it was for $26 with DoorDash. Now, when it comes to distances like this, I do have the $2 per kilometer rule because of the amount you have to get back. So you got 22 to go, you got 22 to come back, so you're looking at a total of 44 kilometers. The maximum I've ever done kilometer-wise is 14 total with any associated app, and it happened to be DoorDash. Now, what surprised Eric is just like many of us. We turn on the GPS system, and we go onwards. When it's not a local area, we're not familiar with it. And when we're not familiar with it, we have no choice but to rely on a GPS system, especially for something for 22 kilometers. Now, what took Eric by surprise, and Eric, you can go ahead and comment below, was that the toll bridge over by Ontario? Because Eric ended up hitting a toll bridge. And for those that do not know what a toll bridge is, it's basically a stop point where you have to pay a service fee to get over this part of the bridge in order to carry on in the direction you want to go in. So the toll bridge was $3 there and $3 back. And you can't go over unless you pay it. And at this point, Eric's already invested time and kilometers, so he figured he would chat support after. So he completed it, and he contacted support afterwards after putting $6 out, $3 there, $3 back, and DoorDash refused to compensate Eric. He said that as a driver, he is reliable to get his own way there and back, and he's responsible for any associated fees. Now, myself, personally speaking, do I find this fair? Of course not. Why? Because we're just simply following instructions that come from these companies. If these companies give us these directions that we need to go in, and they're not giving us a pop-up alert right at the beginning saying, this order will require a toll bridge, do you still want to continue? Then we should be compensated. But that didn't happen for Eric, and he had to pay $6 out of pocket. So not only does he have to go 44 kilometers for the total, he's now lost $6 out of the $26 offer, which now gains him only $20 for 44 kilometers. And like he says in the comments, he's not doing that again. I learned my lesson when it came to going for a Home Depot order with DoorDash. It's a video that's on this channel, and I'll link it up right now. But what ended up happening is I was going 14 kilometers, and I don't even remember the payout. I think it was like $17 payout. And I found out that we were express drivers for things like this. So long story short, I got paid just the amount that was on that offer, and I had to drive back the 14 kilometers. There's no hidden tip, and I didn't know as an express driver there was no hidden tips at that time. So because of that, I'm the one that takes the hit. But don't you agree with me that these applications should have a pop-up before an associated fee applies? Otherwise, the company should be made reliable to pay us out this money. It is one thing if I'm going 1 or 2 kilometers and I choose my own cross street, and let's say there's construction, and I get landed in a detour and I have to go another way. Then I can accept, because why? It's only going to cost me probably 2 to 4 minutes longer. And that's okay. If I'm choosing not to follow the GPS and I land myself in a detour, that's for myself. But in this case scenario, when we have to go further and longer distances, we have no choice but to rely on a GPS system. And I'm 100% confident it doesn't matter if Eric would have chose Google, would have chose Waze, default options, whatever it may be, probably would have taken him to the exact same location, because taking a toll bridge is the fastest route sometimes to get to where you want to go. But I don't think we should be responsible for those fees. And unfortunately, he lost out on that. And what I want to know is if you lovelies have been faced with the exact same scenario before. I have never done anything over 14 kilometers, and the reason why is because normally the payouts aren't worth it. With DoorDash, I don't care about hidden tips, because I look at DoorDash because I get very little hidden tips, that what I get on DoorDash, what I see on DoorDash, that will be my final payout. If I am to get higher, then I feel fortunate, and I did, but otherwise I don't. And Eric was looking for a hidden tip on this. It ended up being the $26 was the total amount. So I don't blame him for trying to chase for the hidden tip to get more, but I would make a suggestion when it comes to DoorDash, guys. What you see is what you get. If you get more, you get more. But if you're not looking for that dollar figure, totally don't go doing it, because they're not going to compensate us. It's a little bit of robbery, even if it's just $6 for some people. I would like to know that in advance. So thank you again, Eric, for bringing up this video so that we can make awareness for other drivers. Again, this is something I had no idea was even happening, because I have never faced this scenario. But if you have, please comment below if you've had similar scenarios. Let's say it's not a toll bridge. Have you been charged other fees associated with doing a delivery because of these companies? And until next time, I will catch you lovelies in the next video.